last video we did a little workout, and I didn't really explain the form or how many reps or how far your feet are going to be apart from each other. Basically, all these other things. And mind you, I do have a little stuffiness, so I'll be breathing hard and not sounding great. But this is just a little how-to video, if you will, of what we did last time. We're going to go and do the mountain climbers, and we use a step stool just because most people have one. It's something you have around the house. You could use a chair, you could use a flat bench, anything that's elevated, that's sturdy enough to support your weight. First thing for the form on a mountain climber, an elevated mountain climber, you're going to get your hands just under your shoulders, and you can lock them, and then you're going to try to get your body as straight as a board, and then you're just going to raise your knees as high up as you can. You're going to do that for however many reps. I would suggest like 10 per leg. If you can do more, great. If you can't, that's okay. You can work your way up. As far as your step-ups, pretty simple. Same thing. You can do these weighted or non-weighted for reps, and you're just going to step up. You're working one at a time, and you're just going to do however many your rep range is. If you have weight, it's going to help your grip strength, your stabilizers in your leg just to keep your balance, and you're going to work each leg separately. This is going to work your glutes, a little bit of your quads, basically your single leg exercise that anybody can do, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure your base is stable. You know, it's going to help your balance too. Like one leg balance is important in functional fitness and in recreational fitness. So when you're going to establish a base for any exercise like a squat or a kettlebell swing, the first thing you're going to want to do is actually just jump, all right? And if you can't jump, that's fine. You can always just go by just slightly wider than shoulder width on your feet. But when you jump as high as you can, right, you're naturally going to come down about shoulder width apart. Your feet know where they need to be to cause the most balance for your exercise when you jump. So I would say if you can jump, just give it a go, give it a go, and you're going to land about shoulder width apart. And that's a really good base. That's where your body feels most comfortable for these exercises. So whether it's a squat, which you're going to keep your back straight, head up, and kind of like pretend you're pushing a door closed with your butt, so that way you drive through your heels, or the kettlebell swing, almost same thing. Drive the door closed with your butt, keep your back straight, and come straight out. Those two exercises need a good base, and that's what you're going to go for. Along with that, we did the shoulder press squat. And like I said, you establish your good base. You can go wider, you can go narrower, but I always just, when I'm starting out with any exercise, just nice and like slightly wider than shoulder width apart. And what we're doing here is I like to rest the weight on my shoulders a little bit. It's a cheat, but it works, and it helps you get your rep range. So you're going to squat like you're closing the door with your butt, coming up, and as you get to the top of the movement, you just shoulder press up. You kind of want your elbows at 90 to do the full extension, and then come back down. And that's going to allow you to basically burn a ton of calories. You're doing two movements that are opposite of each other, so those muscle groups don't attack each other, and they don't fatigue you faster, but it's going to raise your heart rate. Mine's already raised. This cold does not help. Pick a weight that you can do 15 or 20 reps with. This is about burning calories more than building mass, all right? By 15 and 20 reps, I literally mean it should be hard on your last one. So you should struggle a little bit on your last rep range, and if you can't get the 15, either go down in weight or just do a few less. You want to fight for that last rep. Your shoulders aren't going to be as strong as your legs, so if you have to just stop maybe every other rep and do a press, that's fine too. But it's really just about getting as many muscle groups engaged as possible, and that'll help you burn a ton of calories. Hopefully this helped you a little bit. I can't see myself in the camera, so I hope I'm in focus, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.